Okay, so this is from slide 14, so from Tuesday's lesson on equations from graphs. So what we're going to do is find the equation of each graph on slide 14. Okay, so part A, we have our axis, okay, and we have a line passing through 3. Okay, so we know that's the point 0.03 and we know that's the point 0.17. Okay, and what we've been asked to do in this example is find the equation of the graph. Okay, so to do that, we first of all need to find the gradient. Okay, and the 2 points that we're going to use to find the gradient are the 2 points that are marked on. Okay, so to find the gradient of a line, we just need any 2 points that are on that line. Alright, so we write down our equation. So m is equal to y2 minus y1 over x2 minus x1. Alright, remember labelling these, you're going to have x1 and y1 because that's your first x coordinate and your first y coordinate, and then you're going to have x2 and y2. Okay, so we need to substitute those values in. So on the top we're going to have 7 take away 3, and on the bottom we're going to have 1 take away 0. Okay, which is going to leave us with 4 over 1, which fully simplified is just 4. Okay, don't ever leave your answer as 4 over 1. Okay, now we know the equation of a straight line is in the form y is equal to mx plus c, where m is the gradient and c is the y-intercept. So we've just calculated that the gradient is 4. So in place of m, I can put 4. Okay, and c is where it cuts your y-axis, right? So your y-axis is here. The line cuts through the y-axis at 3, okay, and it's positive 3. So I write plus 3. Okay. I'll just do the next one on this video as well. So for part B. Okay, so for part B, you'll be able to see it's a line that slopes down the way this time. So we would expect our gradient to be negative. Okay. In this one, all we know is your line cuts through your y-axis at 2 and it cuts through your x-axis at 5. Okay, so we need these as coordinates rather than just individual numbers. Alright, so as coordinates, we know that this point here is 0 along and 2 up, so that's the point 0, 2. Okay, and on this axis, on the x-axis, we know that's 5 along and 0 up, so your coordinate will be 5, 0. Okay, so again, label them x1, y1, x2, y2. Write down your equation to work out the gradient. So m is equal to y2 minus y1 over x2 minus x1. Alright, substitute these in. So that's going to be 0 take away 2. Okay, make sure you get these the correct way round, otherwise you'll get the wrong gradient. And x2 minus x1 is going to be 5 minus 0. So 0 take away 2 is going to give you negative 2 over 5. Alright, so that is a negative gradient, which we would expect. So we've been asked to find the equation, not just the gradient. So write down your equation of a straight line, which is y is equal to mx plus c. We know that m is the gradient, which we've just calculated. So we can say y is equal to negative 2/5 x. Okay, and then we know from our graph, or from our point here, that the line cuts the y-axis at positive 2, so we want to write plus 2.